Hello everyone, good evening. This is Malleswar Yenugu. Can you all see the screen?
Yes.
Okay,
Hi,
good.
Ganesh.
Hi.
We can yeah.
Thanks for joining team. Thanks for joining for the demo on data science with Python. This is the course we'll be starting from Monday around this time, especially on weekdays from Monday 7 to 8:30 p.m. Central Time. So I'm going to talk about what we'll be covering in this course, what are the opportunities, how data science and AI is evolving, and what you will be getting out of this course, and how we are going to, help and support you even after finishing the course. So let me see. This is something about me. I hope you can see the slides. Am I correct?
Yep.
Cool. So this is something about me. I live in Houston, Texas. I did PhD in geophysics, and I worked for oil and gas. Then I started my own IT companies. Then slowly ventured into AI, and that's where I started my kind of conversion from oil and gas to IT side. And I offered guest lectures at various universities like Stanford, University of New Orleans, Tulsa, IITs, etc. And because of my passionate about AI and ML, I started learning myself and taught few online courses since 2019. Then I was a bit busy with IT consulting and staffing companies and work. But I was working on those AI applications. I'm still continue to work on those, and now I'm focusing more on around technology, AI, especially on products and solutions, trying to help few of our clients in healthcare, oil and gas, manufacturing, etc. So recently, I thought of why don't we start it again, helping the people who are interested to learn about data science, AI, because this is something booming again. Because of the COVID, it was relatively slow in 2020, 21, even 22, but slowly it started picking up. As you might aware, now most of the industries and companies they started implementing AI into their projects, workflows, etc. So I thought of bringing it back, whatever we used to teach before, so that people will get ready and they try to find their jobs in the field of data science and AI. So, as you might aware, we have been hearing a lot about AI. We have a lot of applications in our mobile phones, and even few of us driving AI or automated cars. And wherever you go, even if you go to hospitals, if you go to theaters, every industry started using a form of artificial intelligence, whether that is structured data, unstructured images, videos. You always see a lot of applications using AI. So that actually demands a lot of job opportunities. And these companies started looking out for people who have some hands-on experience with AI applications, with Python, and they're also looking more like people who have certain degrees, whether you are a mathematician, electrical engineer, software engineers. They are looking for people who knows some kind of applications of AI, so that it will be relatively easy for them to hire the domain experts as well. So when you talk about data science or AI engineer, so it's a kind of mix of different skills. Um, you may be a specialist, like any engineer, mechanical engineer, or electrical, or any engineer, or you may be HR, you may be having MBA degree, etc. So Different companies are looking for these domain people who have either degrees or degrees plus experience in that particular fields. They're also looking for people who have these skills plus kind of AI skills. That's where it is becoming more and more demanding. They want people with domain knowledge plus AI skills. That is the market right now. So, and whenever we say this AI or data science, it is revolving around Python, a programming language, but it's not tough as other languages like Java, .NET, etc. So once you know Python, once you know how to deal with AI ML algorithms with your domain knowledge, that's where people have a lot of advantages in this job market. And that's what we'll be covering from our 3-month online course as well. Here you can see how is the job demand. Like on the left side you will see different job portals like LinkedIn or Indeed or Monster, etc. How many job postings are happening, and in the middle one you will see what type of skills they are looking at from the job descriptions. Like those are the keywords. People who knows analytical skills, analysis, machine learning, statistics, etc. So these are the demanding skills they are looking from data scientists. On the right hand side you can see how much is the salary range for different job titles around data science skills or jobs. Um, Even though they call differently, but the roles and responsibilities are almost or most of the time they're similar 80% of the time, except they are looking for a specialized niche skill. And this is the course outline. I'm just giving you some overview, but we have a detailed curriculum. Our team can send it out to you what we'll be covering on a weekly or daily basis. But to give you some idea, in the, month one, in the first month, we'll be covering AI, ML fundamentals. So even though you never exposed or learn anything about AI, or you're just finishing your master's degree, or you worked in the HR domain for 10 or 15 years, now you want to come into the AI and data science world. So we designed our course in such a way that any non even IT professionals can also become a data scientist. That's our main goal. That's why I became a data scientist. I came from oil and gas background. I learned myself. Now I've been building models, etc., for our clients. So in the first month we will be spending a lot of time on feeding you all the fundamentals. What is AI, what is machine learning, how different companies or industries are using, what type of algorithms are there. And also we'll talk about neural networks, deep neural networks, etc. And all these algorithms are being built or supported by most of the time mathematics only. And we all learn mathematics maybe at in our mid school, high school, at college level, but most of us might have forgotten it what we learned. So we are going to refresh you, but it doesn't need that. During the job interviews they're going to ask you to solve any linear equations or non-linear equations. It's not like that. But you should know what is the mathematical foundations, mathematics behind every machine learning algorithm. So we will refresh you that, and we will talk about, hey, whenever we are talking about support vector machines or logistic regression algorithms, you will know what is the math behind it. Okay. Then we will introduce you Python slowly into Python, Jupyter Notebook, etc. And there are various libraries like Pandas, Matplotlib, etc. You will get exposed to these different libraries as well. Then whatever you learn theoretically in the first month, in the first few weeks on machine learning algorithms, you will start using or testing on the data sets. That's where we'll be showing you all the ML use cases. And to become a data scientist, once you know all these algorithms and how to deal with the data sets, a data scientist must also know the SQL and Power BI. SQL is basically, that's where all the data being stored, and all these enterprises or companies, they store the data. Nowadays, of course, they are storing it cloud, either AWS or Azure. But the commands and all those things are relatively similar. So that's where you will be pulling the data by querying from SQL databases, and you will pull that data into Python. You will do all the machine learning models, data cleaning models, results, etc. And then you will take that model and you will take it into visualization tools like Power BI or Tableau. That's where you will be building the dashboards, and you will be showcasing or presenting these results to your peers, your teams, or to the management. This is what a typical data scientist do in any company. So we want to make sure you are getting all the hands on all these tools and technologies. So we you will be learning some projects around how to pull the data, how to run the models, then how to display them through Power BI as well. And then we will be taking you into more practical world where whatever products we are developing internally from our companies, and how we are helping our clients as well. So as you might know, everyone, we are already into chat gpt world, so you will get more understanding on how open AI has developed this chat gpt, and how we leveraged this similar technology and approach while building our own product. We call it as Mo chatbot. So you will also learn how we build that, how we build those LLMs, large language models, etc. And generative AI is something, we are bringing that into our chatbot as well. It's not a typical chatbot, but it's powered by generative AI and LLMs. And also you will get exposure to one of our internal um, trademark product. We named it as Kepler. It's like an automated AI platform. So basically, we are developing this for few of our clients, especially for managers and non-data scientists. Once they have some data, how they will, just drag and drop type. We are developing that platform. So you will be learning that platform as well. You will get hands on that platform. And also whatever projects we have been currently helping our clients, and we did previously in healthcare, finance, oil and gas, etc. So you will be doing that, you will be repeating those projects, and finally you have to present that project as well virtually to the class, and you will get, or you will be graded, and you will also get a certificate, course completion certificate, at the end of the course. So this is basically 3 months. We try our best to get you and to feed you as much as we can, but you also have to spend enough time, and make sure you're absorbing in these 3 months. So instructor wise, I will be teaching few sessions whenever I get some time, and based on my schedule and everything, especially some fundamentals. And I will be pitching in to talk more about the industry related projects, because I usually meet a lot of clients on a daily, weekly basis. Different clients, I meet VP levels of technology at various companies or CIOs, etc., to better understand their challenges. So I will talk about those, and how we are trying to help our customers as well. So whenever I'll be talking, my sessions will be mostly around applications and more industry oriented, how we are helping our clients. So what was the problem they are talking about, and how we are providing the solutions, whether that is a project based, or whether we are developing any internal product for that. So I will come and give more information around what we are doing as a company, as an AI powered company. But I have my colleagues here, Partha Manuri, who is a principal data scientist for a very reputed financial firm. He's based out of Florida. So he'll be talking more around generative AI and what we are developing internally. And Suresh, he has worked for many MNCs, and he will be driving the daily schedules and everything. And he worked for GE, he worked for other companies as well as a product data science manager. So he'll be bringing a lot of his expertise as well. And we also have Sandesh Jain, who has very good experience in healthcare, developing few applications for international clients in healthcare as well. So, like all my colleagues, they will be coming in and they will be teaching based on the schedule, and they will be giving a lot of assignments, etc. as well. And projects wise, as I mentioned, Drake is one of our product, that is a platform. It's like a SaaS product. This is exclusively for oil and gas. So we will show you some use cases as well. Mo is our chatbot, AI powered bot, which is being generated from LLMs. And Lamo is the one, an extension of Mo, where we are using generative AI at the enterprise level. And Kepler is the automated AI platform. So you will get exposure on all these tools, our internal products. You will get exposure to these, and also few of the projects that we did and have been doing, especially for healthcare and oil and gas. So I hope you already know about GitHub and Kaggle, but we will make sure you will know what they are. GitHub is basically like a LinkedIn for professionals. So whatever projects you will be doing, that code, Python code, and everything, we will help you to keep it in GitHub, and that's where all the recruiters or technical managers will come and see your work. So that's where you will get more better impression from the hiring managers. Kaggle is something like a competition type. There will always be some projects and challenges going on. So we will also encourage you to be part of a Kaggle competition as well. So you may be wondering, what after these 3 months? Okay, we learn something. Now I feel I became like a data scientist. So, will there be any support afterwards? Yes. I know most of you may be looking to find a job, or trying to, move from your current job to more AI or data science supported job. So we will help you to, build your resume. And as I mentioned, we will also help you with interview preparation. I run three different, IT consulting staffing companies, and we have recruiting teams in India. We have few clients here where we always support the resources here. So that's where you will eventually ending up into marketing, where we'll be we will start marketing our. That's when our recruitment team will come in. They will help you with resume preparation and interview tips, and they will start marketing your resume. That's how it's like a process, that if you're interested, but you're always welcome to just end our collaboration there, and you can start trying jobs on your own. That's not at all a problem. And you can follow me on LinkedIn. Usually I post a lot of stuff there, what is happening in the AI world. If I attend any conference, or if I'm meeting any of my clients, or what how AI can help healthcare, specific use cases, etc. So even if you are taking my course or not, you are welcome to follow me on LinkedIn. That's where I talk mostly about AI, what is happening, etc. So I think that's it, team. Again, thanks for your time. Thanks for joining. So if you have any questions, etc., please feel free to ask me.
Do we use any cloud applications over here, or like?
We, yeah. So we are not. We are using AWS. Okay, we used Azure also previously. So I will ask my team to show you how that S3 bucket or how we are connecting it, etc. But there may not be much emphasis on
In
any
the,
of
on the cloud?
these two
Okay.
technologies. Yeah.
Yeah. Hi. Just a quick question. In what depth do we need to know Python? Is it like too much of programming or?
Yeah. So as of now, you have no idea about Python. Am I correct?
Yeah,
So
I don't have an idea
yeah,
on
yeah.
Python, but
Just
I'm a front-end developer actually. So
okay.
just
Yeah,
want to make sure I don't want to confuse myself with
yeah,
JavaScript and all
yes.
that.
So what happens is Python is relatively it's like a English language.
Uh-huh.
Most of the commands like you are talking to someone. That's how they
Uh-huh.
are. It's
Okay.
not hard as Java or C sharp or any other
Okay.
language. So
Okay.
that's the beauty of Python.
Uh-huh.
Anybody can learn it, and I'm pretty sure you won't get confused. I'm pretty sure about it. Okay.
Okay, sure.
Yeah,
Okay, sure.
it's like interactively you're talking to your kids or husband.
Uh-huh.
That's how cool that language is.
Okay, got it. And will it be okay to shift from like a front end developer, someone to
Mhm.
this data science? I was little curious to see this,
Mhm.
but yeah, will
Yeah,
it be hard for a
yeah,
shift?
yes. So what you will be looking is, remember you are already front end developer. You developed few applications, etc.
Yes.
Isn't it?
Yes.
Uh,
Yes.
so what you will be doing most of the time is the models that you see. For example, when you look at Netflix or Amazon or YouTube, any
Mm,
front end applications. Okay,
mm, mm.
so when you watch a movie or something, next time when you open your Netflix, it will recommend few things, isn't it?
Ye- Yes.
So
Yes.
how does it know your preference or what you like? Is backend is Python and machine learning only.
Okay.
Okay,
Mm.
so you already know the front end. So back end is AI. So that is the connection you will understand. And
Okay.
companies want someone who knows both. That
Okay.
is the value added advantage you will have.
Okay.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that they don't need to hire two people there. They will hire you who already knows back end also how to run these models, etc.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Uh,
Yeah, hey,
Hey, hi.
hi.
A quick question actually. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm looking more into like data analytics, but anyway, in the curriculum actually you are covering Python, SQL, and Power BI, but the data science concepts. But a quick thing actually, how much deep actually we are covering all this?
How
Because
much
it's three
deep?
months,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
We are having so many things like.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
So
think we are more focusing like
yes,
it's a data scientist or a data engineer or a data analytics because everything the subject is too vast, right?
yes, that's correct. So our goal is basically uh, make sure you got enough of information so that you will do some homework type. You will be spending, for example, our sessions are 1.1 and a half hours. Okay, so you may need to
Every
spend
day
another
session?
1 to 1.5 hours per day,
Okay.
and you will get
Okay.
lot of assignments and all being recorded and they will be available. Okay, and
Okay.
To answer you, I can say we will be going up to medium level of these concepts. Okay, because if you want to go to deeper, we may need to go this for a year.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
to basics, we
Yes.
can
Yes.
finish it in few weeks. Okay,
Okay.
and you can choose. For example, now everyone is talking about generative AI. When that time comes, once you get the concepts, once you see how we are using generative AI in our products, once you get interested, that's where you will be deep diving. And we will make sure, if you are interested, we will make sure to point you to the right direction where you will become an expert in generative AI. Okay,
Okay.
our goal is to make sure to give you all the flavors of a data scientist so that
Okay.
you will find a job. It's more like a generalized data science jobs. That's what we want to,
Yes.
become.
Yeah, yeah. When we looking into the profiles, right,
Yes,
means job description, we are
become
seeing
one
in
of,
like
yes,
ETL, yeah, ETL part also. So much stuff is there actually. Sometimes by seeing that, I was scared actually whether
yeah,
to go to this data part or not.
yes. And remember, this field is still evolving, and we usually believe that all fields are evolving, isn't it? Even if you look at Java or any already SAP, etc., they have been there will be a lot of updates as well in cloud, etc. So this field is also evolving, So there should always be continuous learning and keep on updating
Okay.
ourselves. Yeah,
Hi.
right.
This is my question is is this if somebody in a cyber security side, like how this
Mhm.
going to help? Like, is there any?
Yeah, so that's a good question. I have a meeting with one of our clients today, and they are asking me how can we use AI in cybersecurity. Okay, that's the challenge they ask me. So we haven't done any projects from cybersecurity, but we have an arm, like branch within our companies. We call Cyber Kalpra. So basically, what I'm thinking. So you are an expert on cybersecurity, sir. You
Yeah,
are
I'm in a cyber. Yeah, yeah, I have been a cyber for the last 20
okay.
years. Yeah.
That's good. So there are tools like Splunk, where you look at the logs of the machines or everything, isn't it?
Right,
So
right. Splunk is the
Splunk
one I'm
also
using.
looks at any, differentiators, threat identification, etc. So where we want to use AI is basically we want to identify that to what basically whatever the tool or you are being identified based on historical data, and we want to predict it what may occur in the future. That's where we are looking at few AI use cases actually. So cyber security plus AI is as you know, cyber security is booming. So once we add AI also, it is going to be very good field or demanding.
Okay, what is the? I mean, I see some of the things, but AI and machine learning. What is the machine learning and cyber security? Because I see a lot of places like there. Uh,
Mhm. You
uh,
mean how the combination will look like?
yeah. So you said
Yeah,
a Splunk is example, like security
yeah.
information
So
collection.
remember, what we want to, where AI will be useful for cybersecurity is we will use AI or machine learning to identify or to predict before it happens.
Gotcha, gotcha.
Okay. So remember, you your system or something got fished out, isn't it? Something happened. We have been hacked, our bank accounts, some money gone, etc. So where AI will be helpful is to identify that or predict it before happening based on certain controls. So that's where I see the applications of AI in cybersecurity before it happens.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So,
Then, uh,
so the machine learning languages means so we need to it's a pure technical like how it so how can relate you're saying right now it's a data analyst a scientist, right, this one. So machine learning is entirely programmatic, so here will be differentiated how the machine learning will come into help into data science analytics or maybe and
mhm.
I'm not able to understand that part.
Yeah, so that's what you will get more clarity in the first week of the course next week. Okay, so as you see, people use AI, machine learning, sometimes deep learning, and neural networks. All these are like kind of synonymous words, but there is a distinction. Okay, the
Mhm.
way we use it, what exactly it means. So to roughly give you an idea, whenever you say AI, we named it as artificial intelligence. So when you compare human intelligence with artificially induced intelligence, that is what we are talking. Okay. So how, let us suppose you have a Tesla car, autonomous or self-driving car. How a Tesla produced a self-driving car? It's not that they prepared a car and they did bomb bush and it becomes autonomous. It doesn't happen like that, isn't it? How they did? They provided lot of data and they trained their machine, which is self-driving car. Okay, so who provided the data? Tesla engineers or we humans provided it. And how that machine learn it? That's what we call machine learning from the data fed by humans. You got it?
Okay. So
That's
that
what we
means,
call, machine learning or the way they learn from the data. Yeah.
okay, sure, maybe, okay. In the machine learning, there's no coding part that is required. So it's basically data feeding kind of thing, right?
Machine learning, there are a lot of algorithms,
Okay.
okay? And those algorithms are written in Python. You can say R also there, but R is more like a statistical, but Python is widely used and it can be used on any data. So you will be pulling those algorithms into Python.
So that
Okay.
means we need more data structures also we need to learn in this part of the course.
Yeah, different libraries in Python. Yes.
That I'm asking the data structures also we need to aware of that one, all the data structures, algorithms, and all those
Mhm.
things also we need
Yeah.
to know that. Okay.
Yeah. That's what you'll be learning. What
Mhm.
are different structures of the data, like libraries, dictionaries, etc., and how to make sure your data is being aligned or processed or cleaned before feeding into the algorithms, machine learning algorithms. Yeah.
Hey, one question. Yeah, so we have the 3 months course, right? For this. So let's say I'm a developer. So if I want to shift to data science, so if I learn 3 months and if I practice simultaneously, so if I go with the data science senior developer, will I justify if I learn these 3 months? Is it enough, or we need to go beyond this if we want to go for a senior developer as a data science?
So what is your role right now? What is your expertise?
I'm a front end developer.
Front end developer. Okay. So that's where I was telling her also. So you will know what will be happening in the back end. Okay. From AI point of view. So that is the experience you will be, adding to your resume or profile, saying that I know AI as well. But you cannot definitely say I have, 5 years experience in AI with this course. But definitely this course is equivalent to like 2 to 3 years of experience. But again, it depends on how much time you will be spending also. I would strongly recommend 1.5 hours taking the course, another 2 hours to spend more time, because our team will be giving lot of assignments. So please finish that and make sure you will be spending time on hands-on. So the more time you will be spending, and remember, this 3 months is meant to give you some idea up to medium level understanding. Okay, but afterwards you have to keep on spending time to upgrade your skills. Uh, our goal is to make sure you got the fundamentals, you know where to reach, you got the hands on, but to become an expert on any one of those skills, that's where you'll be spending most of your time after finishing the course. Once you identify that,
Yeah.
where you
So
can.
Basically, I'm seeing some visualization tools like Power BI and
Mhm.
some data SQL here, right? So
Mhm.
that's why I'm asking, like I'm extending my words here. So so if I learn for 3 months here, so
Mhm.
if we practice enough, so that's where we can. I mean, good. I mean, we don't need to go further courses, right? Like let's say for
Yes.
SQL
Yeah.
or for
Mhm.
BI. My
Yeah.
question, like if we
That's correct.
stop 3 months, so that's
Yeah.
enough. Like if we practice
That's
that,
enough.
that will
Yes.
equal
Yeah.
to senior, mid, and
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
fresh.
That's
That is my question.
yes.
Yeah,
That's enough actually, and you will know how to connect these tools also. How to move the data between these tools. That's
that's
the
right. That's right.
data
My
set.
long story short, so my question is like we can able to if we learn this, we can portray as like we are a senior developer, and
Yeah. Mm.
if you enough explicitly,
That-
right?
yes, you can. Yeah.
Oh,
Correct.
I have a question. I work as a product manager for one of the large financial firms, one of the top five, and have over 15 years of experience. So my team just started using AI and all this, so that's why I'm interested in this course. So while we are doing the projects, do you have any tailored specific related projects that you do at, I mean, related to financial? Because I'm not interested in healthcare and all that. So
Yeah.
would you be doing that? And when you said you have already worked for some of the financial, just in brief, like, can you tell me a
Yeah.
use case that what has been
We
implemented
yes
for one of
we
your financial firms?
Yeah, it's start firms. We developed a product called My Stock AI. You can find more information online also. So it's basically we try to predict the stock prices using time series analysis. That is the product we developed actually. So we tried to sell it to a few clients, but we could not able to. That's where you will see how we run those models, what type of data we use, and how predictions are. So we call it as My Stock AI. That's the financial product we developed to
My stock.
predict.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, to predict the stock prices of New York Stock Exchange. Yeah, Sandesh will talk more about that. Yeah.
Okay.
what kind of certifications you provide at the end of the course?
It's you will get a certificate with Kalpra Academy and with my signature. I'm not sure how valuable it will be. Okay, but at least we'll give a digital certificate.
I had a question.
Yeah.
This might be a basic question, but I was wondering how data science could be used in engineering fields such as civil or mechanical or manufacturing.
So you are a civil engineer.
I'm a high school student, actually.
Okay. So you ask me what is that civil and mechanical, isn't
Like
it?
general, I mean, like general
Yeah.
engineering.
Yeah. So do we have any mechanical engineers here or civil engineers here? They may be better able to answer this, but to just give you an idea, okay. So mechanical means where you are building some structures, etc. Okay,
Yeah.
and I'll give, since I'm oil and gas background guy, I will give some idea on. For example, in oil and gas, we build these rigs, offshore rigs, platforms, lot of metal, and
Mm.
everything is built like mechanically. Okay, and
Yeah.
one of the use cases where you can use AI is to basically predict the life of different nuts or bolts or the different components of that mechanical structure. Okay, because
Mm.
every element or the mechanical part will have some life there. So, and especially we do this kind of stuff is when there are gas or oil pipelines, and they tend to break out, or there will be corrosion because of the oil and gas flow. So that is also mechanical failure basically. And
Mhm.
we just sent a proposal to one of the clients in Saudi Arabia, how we can predict that corrosive failure, that mechanical failure of a pipeline. before it happens using AI. So when it is going to have a breakout. So that's how basically, yeah.
I
I'm
see.
I'm not pretty sure about civil, etc. But definitely once we understand, we may find some use cases there as well. You can just simply ask
Mm,
ChatGPT; it will tell you a lot of ways how AI being used in civil or any other engineering.
I see. Thank you.
I think you answered that question really well. I have something similar to that. So, how far, to what extent can this be applied to pharma industries and biotech industries, like whatever you've taught in these 3 months? And can a software engineer transition to these pharmaceutical industries with the knowledge that you've provided?
Yeah. So pharma. There was a report by McKinsey few years back. They studied many industries. Okay, how AI
Mhm.
can be used in this industry, what will be the applications, where they can save some money. So since you're talking about pharma, so pharma is something, for example, these vaccines or medicines, when they found some chemical formula, they want to bring it to people, but there is a time, isn't it? They have to do prepare it, then they need to do some trials, human trials, etc. Usually what happens is, for these pharma companies, from the day they discovered a chemical formula, or they found a medicine in the lab, till it goes to CVS or Walgreens, there is 5 to 7 years time. Okay, and they don't know where it will fail, because they need to
Yeah,
go through all these steps, and finally they need to get FDA or and whatever HIPAA
got,
complaints, etc. So
yeah,
by using AI, actually you can run these models. What are the chances that this will go into retail space available, so that once they know, based on AI algorithms, they will know whether it is going to make out or not. So that's where
yeah,
pharma is, using heavily AI applications, so that even before they start their, preparation or manufacturing of these medicines, even before doing any tests or trials, they know what are the chances of this particular medicine gets
got
out.
it.
Yeah,
Actually,
gets.
I'm a PhD student. I'm Surya's wife, and I work in this similar field. So I was wondering, we work in clinical trial phases, and everything you said is true. So my question is, like companies like Kyogen and Merck or Sigma Aldrich, Thermo Fisher, all these companies, like what do you think would be his eligibility after you're done with this particular course? Like, how will his resume with this course help him get into transition into those industries if he thinks to do so?
Yeah, like I mentioned, you are already an expert in particular domain, isn't it? So once you learn these additional AI skills, that's where you will be, adding more meat to your resume, and trying to, get better opportunities. And remember, the job market in US right now, as you all know, last year it was really tough, and still in January a lot of people lose jobs. So nowadays what is happening is, the hiring managers or the companies looking at, or they want to keep the people who have additional skills. I strongly believe this is the right time, and this is one of those courses which will help you, you know to be more kind of safer in this job environment. And as I mentioned, we are also in IT staffing business. This year, the entire, rest of the year is not going to be so good. So as any industry concerned, we usually believe healthcare and finance, not financial healthcare, is one of the proof, recession proof or job safety industries. But still I see they're also struggling a bit. So to answer your question, basically, like I mentioned, you will be getting exposed to these different, tools, um, for you to become a data scientist. Okay, but while learning this course, you will get more understanding, and it's our duty, our goal to make sure and to help you how to better position you, you know, with these additional skills. So while you're taking, maybe after a couple of months, once you understand better, once you are deep diving into our course on data science, then call me, tell me, hey, this is my background, this is what I learned so far, what do you advise, how can I, position myself for better opportunities or to be safer in my, current job. Maybe I will have better answer for you based on your expertise, based on which company or industry you are working.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome. Any other questions, team?
So, is it like morely we are looking for here on the from the data science, analytic and science perspective, not mostly on the technical perspective, right? It's more on the data analytic,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah,
Of
correct.
course.
Yeah.
Right now in the market, so many people are asking like machine learning language engineers and all these things. So, is that this course will be helpful like that for the machine
Yeah.
learning engineers?
So that's what, Python and AI algorithms, whenever you're learning algorithms, that's what you will be learning from this course. You are known as AI engineer and machine learning engineer. Okay.
Okay.
With addition to AI ML, if you know how to pull the data, either SQL or cloud, plus Power BI or Tableau, that's when you are called as data scientist.
Okay.
So that's why we named it data scientist, because this course is to prep you as a data scientist so that you're eligible for data scientist. You're also eligible as AI ML engineer, and you're also eligible as a data analyst. Data analyst is where you're using only SQL and Power BI, no machine learning. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah. That's the difference between, these job titles or skills.
So
Our
for
goal is to make sure, yeah, you
if
are
I want to
becoming.
become a machine learning language engineer, so I need to focus more on the algorithms and all these
Yes,
things.
correct. Yes, yeah, that's true. Python and algorithms. Yes,
Sure. Thanks.
yeah.
And these algorithms that you're talking about, are the industry standard and used everywhere, or do you think like there will be custom built algorithms
No,
to depending
as
on your?
of now, all these algorithms are publicly available, and there are supervised, unsupervised, reinforcement learning, deep neural networks, etc. So based on the data type, basically. Okay, so that's where you will learn all these algorithms, because for the same company, based on the data, you may be using different algorithms. For other project, you may be using different algorithms, but relatively all these are same.
Thank you.
So for all these algorithms, based on most of the any basic algorithms, like what those type of algorithms like. So all are derived from one of the case algorithms, or how it the algorithms will be derived in the machine learning right now in the current world.
Yeah, so there are various algorithms like logistic regression, support vector machines, etc., and neural networks. If you take CNNs, RNNs, etc. So again, as I mentioned, whatever we mentioned about those ML use cases, that's where we will be giving you few data sets, and we will run different algorithms, and you will also learn how to find the best algorithm based on the data. How do we find it, etc. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, hi. One quick question. Like,
Mhm.
will this course be helpful to undergraduate student who is right now junior, but have a lot of experience in Python?
Mhm.
So, So, will this course to get any internship or anything?
Okay, I missed it. You're asking me, for undergrads, will this course helpful to get any internship? Am I
Yeah,
correct?
internship. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Even I taught this course to high school students few years back, like a summer camp. Um,
Okay.
yeah, so it will be, yeah,
Okay,
because
sure.
at that time, 2020 versus now, it changed a lot.
Yes.
So I would strongly encourage the students to, yeah, to be by. But my middle school son, he doesn't really interest, but yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
But will our team help to, get an internship like end of the course?
So internships are usually tough. I'm telling you.
Okay.
Okay?
Uh-huh.
Because we
Uh,
are a software consulting company.
uh-huh.
So our main focus is to find full-time jobs, like contracting positions.
Got it.
Internships, usually there is no contracting. Even if I talk to Memorial Herman, they say, why
Mm.
you're talking, let the student talk to us directly. So
Got it.
yeah,
Yeah, got it. Thank you.
yeah.
So you're
So,
saying,
I do have a question here, Malish. So, I understand you're going to teach us Power BI, machine learning, and other stuff here, but there are some connecting systems, right? When we are talking about the architecture, we cannot directly pull the data from one system to another. There are other layers where we stage the data, ingest the data, and we do the visualization
Yeah.
finally, right? We bring the data to data lake, and then we will visualize it.
Mhm.
So will you be teaching all those or just the visualization?
So remember, those connectors are APIs. Again, depending on various companies, they have their
Great.
own tools, etc. So what we'll be teaching you is standalone type, because we don't have access to those kind of APIs. So you will see, okay, here is the data in SQL. How do you bring it into Python? Okay, and how you do machine learning, etc. And once you have that final model, then you will pickle it out. Then we will take that pickle file into Power BI and how we will make your visualization and dashboard. That's what we are going to teach you.
Okay.
Because
Nothing related to Donado. How do we compose? Nothing more than all those. We will
yes,
not be
no,
focusing on it.
yeah,
Okay.
we will not be, yeah, because again, as I mentioned, those are lot of APIs tools out there. It again depends on which organization you will be working. So our goal is
So
to make sure
if
how
we have any doubts, is there any way that you can tailor one or two classes for those?
our team will, yes, yeah,
Okay. Thank you.
yeah, yeah.
so
And Malish,
you are
for any
Hi.
questions, related to if I don't understanding or anything during the, I mean, what is the process or what is the approach to get it clarified? Like, is it a one-on-one or is there
Yeah,
a
yeah, it's like live
dedicated?
sessions. You can you can ask the instructor at that same moment. Okay, please try to get clarification, etc. It's like one
But
on one.
but it may not be at the same instant, right? Say like you give me an assignment or while I'm going through the recording
So
session or the
yes,
while I'm trying to practice, right?
yeah.
So what kind of a support is available like for that,
Yeah.
Malish?
So what happens is, if our team gives you some assignment, and tomorrow again, you will start asking questions. That's where they will start. Any questions, any doubts, you can ask them. But if it is taking more time and others solved it, you could not able to solve it, then the instructor will sit with you one on one and show you after the class.
Okay.
Yeah.
so after the end of the course, you will find us the jobs and market the profile. That's what you're saying?
Yes, if you are interested. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, because we are also staffing company. I have three companies, so we'll market you through one of those. Yeah.
So for the for that marketing, yeah, there will be extra pricing, or maybe what is that
No
strategy?
pricing. Yeah, it's a standard staffing type, approach. Yeah. So before just when will be finishing this course. If you are interested, once you let us know, then our recruiting team will jump in and talk to you all the how it works. If you decide to go with us, yes, then we'll go ahead.
So, will you do even marketing for the senior leadership positions, or it's just only for the beginners,
No, no, no.
Malesh?
Yeah, different types. Yeah, senior leadership as well. Yeah.
So I do have around 22 years of experience, but completely on SAP. So now I am moved into analytics, working as an analytical architect. So I am looking for some senior leadership positions, not into where I am right
Yeah.
now. So
Yeah. So the best way for me is to project you with few of our clients. They may need to, they may want to talk to you. Then in that case, there may not be any contracting. They may talk to you. I can refer, and it's between you and those companies.
yeah, thank you.
Yeah, because leadership and senior levels are, to be frankly, outside of the contracting. So it's all through references and etc.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, sir.
Yeah.
This is Bona. So, I am fresher. I have no working experience. Just now only I decided to work. So, is that this course is useful for me, or so
So
far until so many participants asking questions like they all have more experience. That's why I asking like this.
So tell me one thing, Buna. So you're talking you're a fresher. So what do you mean by fresher? Like you just finished bachelor's or high school or masters or
I finished masters in 20 2012.
okay, 2012, and you haven't worked after that
Yeah, just
any
now I
good
started
job? Okay,
working.
okay. And what was your field in masters in 12?
Yeah, my UG is BSc Computer Science and my PG is MSc IT,
Okay,
Information Technology.
okay. You're at least a software engineer. That's good. You
Yeah.
know, So you might have learned some, software tools at that time like Java or anything. So this is where you'll be starting like a fresh type as a data scientist with Python and everything. And as you know, we have these few universities. They just now started data science courses. Data analytics, MS in data analytics or data science, etc. So you will be equivalent to those graduates, who will be graduating now. So you don't need to worry. You will be considered more like a OPT or CPT student. So that's absolutely fine, you know, because students also getting jobs nowadays.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
So
So
after finishing this course, can you your team help me to
find a
move
job.
on?
Yeah.
Like or you give me project like that? I ask.
Project again. As I mentioned, we are helping few clients and a few projects in the pipeline. Pipeline in the means we keep on submitting, and today only we have been asked for a POC for an oil and gas company. So let us see how it goes these 3 months, and we will try to find a job. But if you are pretty much interested to be involved in our projects or product developments, we will see how it works out. Okay, because we already have an office and team in Hyderabad. We already have few data scientists there. So based on the client requirements and how much we can support them, etc. Yeah, as long as it works out, definitely you will always be the first priority.
Thank you, sir. Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
And Malleswar, when you have a combination of people who are experienced and who are new, and I believe like the fresh graduates or people with who are already into development, right? They are able to pick up the techniques and the Python and everything relatively pretty fast,
Yeah.
rather than people like me or maybe someone else, ABC. So how do you, how do you want to manage that, or how are you planning to manage that, Malesh?
So
Because
remember, the people who will be taking this course, our expectation is they have some basic knowledge or they have no knowledge at all about these concepts or tools, isn't it? So even though they have experience in other technologies, they may be very experts in others, but these concepts, our expectation, or that's why you are interested to join this course, isn't it? You might have tried in Udemy also, but because of you are busy, you could not able to take it, etc. So the level of understanding of these course or topics, my belief is it's relatively same for all, you know. But yes, few people, they are maybe they may be working as data analysts or something, they, because they work in multiple teams, they know when we talk about Power BI, etc., they have already seen from their colleagues. That is the advantage they will have. But if they really know some of the topics, that's wonderful. They may not need to continue the course, or they may just go fast on those topics they already know. But our way of teaching is the students or participants don't know much about these topics. They don't know anything or not much about these topics. That's the pace we go.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
Okay,
you.
team. Thank you. Thank you so much. I need to run for a meeting. So we really appreciate this. Thanks for your time. And I think our team already posted how to register for this course. If you're interested, you can go ahead and register. Again, this will be starting from Monday, February 19th, 7 p.m. CST. And whoever registered, they will get all the information. Our team will be following up with you, and they will provide you all the details. Thank you so much, team.